Today on the patio, we're making chicken, but not just any chicken. We're making some direct over the fire chicken. It's gonna be delicious. Let's get into it. What's up, barbecue fans? My name is Jake, and today we're doing some chicken. We're doing it on the kimono, and we're using the duck rack. I recently used the duck rack. It's a newer accessory for the kimono for some ribs, and I'll tell you what, direct fire ribs were amazing. I mean, I'm a saucy kind of guy. I didn't put any sauce in or on them, and I took them inside and tore those guys up. And then I had a, what do we want to call him? Our barbecue aficionado, maybe. But I had someone over here helping me prep for a big barbecue I was hosting for a business event, and broke out some of that, and let me tell you, he was quite pleased with the taste of it. I also had some of my, a tomahawk that I did. I had some of that in the fridge, so I'll link that video up here. But we've had some good cooking so far, and today we're gonna do something that I haven't done before, and now we're gonna do some chicken. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give these guys a little bit of a spray just to help with cleaning. And I gotta be honest, I was inside and I was thinking about this. I was like, man, I wonder how I'm gonna do this. And then all of a sudden a light bulb went off and I got the answer. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hang the legs down because they, they can take more temperature. There we go, there we go. And we're gonna go through here, and then on the other side, I'm gonna put it near the top here just because. How you like me now? All right, and I'm gonna move it up just a little bit more. There we go. Let's do this one here. And already I made a mess. Safety first, folks. Okay, get that guy going through here, like so. And we get one of these guys. And the reason I'm spraying, just in case you're wondering, is just so that it'll be easier to clean later on. And here we go. I think these are gonna be good already. I'm excited. The big thing here, quick pro tip, I've learned the hard way, you guys have seen it. Don't use a rub with too much sugar in it. You don't want it high on the ingredients list. So when you look at the ingredients list, the closer it is to the first ingredient, the more sugar there is. There is sugar in this rub, but it's down like 5 or 6 ingredients. This is Kettleman's Grill Ranchero. It's awesome on chicken. I use a lot of it. And if you don't know, I've got a new 11% discount code at bbq.com, and you can get some sausage, some rubs, and some seasonings, all for 11% off. I'll put the code down below, but it's Rum and Cook 11. It's a special code. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna give these guys a heavy coating. I'm gonna open up the wings, flip you around here. Don't forget under the armpits. Let the winds come up a little bit. There we go. One done. Now it's got a little bit of salt in there, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that sit for just a minute so that the salt will draw out some moisture and our seasoning will stick. So I'll give this about 5 minutes. All right, so it's been a few minutes here. Our seasoning has started to adhere. We're gonna get out our Chef Temp Pro Temp Plus here. Turn that on. And in the back here, I've got a little mini thermometer. We're going to use the mini guy. You can see it's, I don't know, 1.5 inches shorter. But for something like this with a breast, I don't need the full probe. So what we're going to do here is we're going to open up our app here. There we go. And as you can see, this guy's 90 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here. And these are good to, I think it's 752 degrees. the top sensor there, the ambient sensor. So this is perfect for what we're doing here. As you can see, the chicken is dropping down there. We're at 50, it's gonna keep going down. I'm gonna stop recording here. And what we're gonna do here is now, we're just gonna hang these guys up. Let's open up our Komodo. To give you an idea real quick, we are just inside a half turn and we're running about 400. I've got both of those vents open at the bottom just to make sure we're getting air on both sides because we're using that whole basket there. And we will grab one of these guys like so, and we're gonna hang this guy on like so, hang the other one on like so. What we'll do is we'll just touch up here a little bit, and we'll close this up, and we're gonna cook for probably 40 minutes to 60 minutes. And I'll bring you back partway through and show you how we're making it. So it's been about 55 minutes and we're done. Let me show you something real quick. First, we'll check our temperatures here. Our chef's temp was beeping us there, so we know it's good. 152, and I mean, I've got the temp on that one, it's 152 as well. So we're in perfect shape, but what I did when I was lighting this up with the Grill Blazer Go Gun, I focused more on the left side. By mistake, I didn't do some even heating. So quickly, in about 15 minutes, I could see that this was all ashed over white. So I just grabbed it and moved it over, just so you guys know. I can't find my barbecue gloves for the life of me, so we're using some good old-fashioned oven mitts. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna grab this guy, put that like so. There's one, there's two. Now you might notice in the power of editing, I snuck a rack in here. Couple reasons why I did that. Number one, this is plastic and I don't want to put something super hot right on the plastic right away. And number two, part of this method is having some crispy skin. So if I set this on a surface and it touches that surface, it's gonna heat up and it's gonna steam and it's gonna soften that skin. So this will allow some air movement to go around it. But we got some crunchy skin. I could have done one with some barbecue sauce, but I think we're gonna enjoy that smoky flavor that you get from all that chicken juices dropping over that lump and just building a nice aroma. We also had some hickory wood in there, so that'll add to the flavor. But what we gotta do now is I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to take out the rods. And then if my wife doesn't steal one, two of them will come back out and we'll try one, but there may be a chance that only one will come back out. So as I expected, one chicken didn't disappear, but we lost a leg. My wife couldn't resist. She said it was pretty darn tasty. Obviously, I have not tried it yet. So we're gonna try that together. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out of here and this out of here. And I might as well take this guy out of here too. Where'd you go there, little guy? Oh. And since these were sprayed, they will be easy to clean. Actually, I'll probably throw them in the dishwasher, to be honest. Let's have a look. This one's got slightly crispier skin, so this is a guy that I want. At the end of the day, I'm going to pull it all off the bone and we're going to tear into it, but yeah, that skin's crispy right away. That skin go, there it is. Nice and moist, that's why you pull it off at 150. Man, let me get a piece of skin down here near the end that was closer to fire. That's friggin' tasty. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna come across the camera, but that is dripping with the moisture. I got a pool down here and a pool on the board, but this might be one of my new favorite ways to do chicken. There's a ton of flavor from all that fat dripping into the lump, and I could easily do 4 at a time if I wanted to. So it's great. I mean, I think it's moist. But I mean, it's super moist. It's full of flavor. It definitely has a distinct, easy for me to say, distinct flavor. from being over that lump. But I'll tell you what, this is friggin' dynamite. I'm gonna go inside and tear this up. If you're interested, here's a video I did on the ribs hanging over the same way. First time I used it, and those ribs were pretty phenomenal. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you soon.